I'm going to make something really yummy. As you can see, it's already dark and 7:30 in the night, and suddenly I have this craving for brownies. I've been off sugar for some time now, but today I thought let me just give in to my craving and make the brownie. So for times like these, I have these easy recipes. So I can just quickly whip up something and eat. And whenever I have a craving for something, I have to make it. So even if it's at midnight, I feel like having prawn curry, I'll just take the prawns out of the freezer, defrost it, and make a curry and have it. So that's how it's been. So today, it's the brownies turn. So let's make our easy, chewy brownies. The weather's perfect, the winter's setting in, and it's perfect for a hot, chewy brownie. So let's start making it. So first let's chop some cooking chocolate. I prefer couverture chocolates to compound chocolates. So if you have chocolate chips, that will also do. I've taken dark chocolate, around 160 grams of dark chocolate. This is to be melted. So we're going to chop it as small as possible. Small bits, and then microwave it, and then add butter to it, melted butter. The chocolate. After 1 minute, remove it. It should have slightly melted. This is how you have to have it. Don't wait for the whole thing to melt. Remove it and then give it a stir. It will melt on its own. So you're keeping it for 1 minute, 1 to 2 minutes. Taking it out. Don't have to wait for the whole thing to melt. Remove it before that and then add butter to it. So to this hot melted chocolate, let's add 100 grams of unsalted butter. So in goes the butter. Give it a good stir so that it's completely melted. Let it melt along with the chocolate. So I'm going to put it back in the microwave for 1 minute for it to get melted completely. So keep it for about 20 to 30 seconds so that the butter starts melting, and then you can do the remaining melting after removing it and stirring it. So this is what it looks like after we melt the butter and the chocolate. It's already looking yum. So let's keep this aside. Now that this is ready, let's keep this aside and move to our next ingredient, which is the egg. So we're going to use 2 eggs. Next, we are going to beat the eggs along with the sugar. For the brownie batter, this bowl would do. So this bowl and the mixer. So we're going to beat it very well and then incorporate the other ingredients. We have only 2 more ingredients for this. So it's like I told you, it's a very easy recipe, but I have a problem. The power just went off. So I think I may not be able to bake the brownies tonight. I might have to wake up early in the morning, switch on the generator and then bake the brownies. If the electricity is back, I will complete the process and I will have my brownie tonight. Otherwise, I'll have to wait for tomorrow. The electricity is back, so let me quickly preheat my oven before we do anything else. So I'm going to keep it at 180 degrees to preheat the oven, and as that's getting done, I'm going to give our cameraman some work to grease our baking tin with butter. So Deepu, please help me with this. And meanwhile, we take 2 eggs and beat it with sugar. Second egg. To this we are going to add around 100 grams of powdered sugar. I'm adding little by little, otherwise once I start beating, everything flies all over the place. The powder flies all over the place, so I'm adding little by little and mixing it up, and then I'll switch on the mixer. I do is I use 100 grams of powdered sugar and around 40 grams of brown sugar. But since I don't have brown sugar today and I had only 100 grams of powdered sugar, I'm using some granulated sugar as well. I'm going to measure the granulated sugar and take around 40 grams of granulated sugar and add it to this, and let's beat it together again. Yeah. So you don't have to do this. I'm using a mixture of powdered sugar and granulated sugar because I have only 100 grams of powdered sugar here right now. And if you're using only powdered sugar, you can use around 150 grams of powdered sugar. If you're using brown sugar mix, you can use 100 grams of powdered sugar, white sugar, and around 40 grams of brown sugar. I'll put it down in the description. I think that will be better. You can see the egg and sugar mixture is light and fluffy. It's turned really light in color. To this, let's add our chocolate. Melted chocolate with butter. Nicely whipped. To this we have to add our final ingredient, which is 1 cup of all-purpose flour or maida. So let me measure it. That's 1 cup of flour here. I'm going to sieve it so that there are no lumps in the flour. So let's quickly sieve it.
Holding out.
This? Okay. So another thing I forgot to tell you is when you're greasing your tin, you grease it with butter and then sprinkle a little bit of flour over it so that your brownie doesn't get stuck on the tin, baking tin. That's done. Now let's mix it up first before switching on the blender or the beater. Before switching on the beater, let's mix it up first. Otherwise, the flour will be all over the place. It will start flying around. So you first do this and then give it a light whip. Do not over whip it. Just whip it enough so that everything is mixed together. So now our brownie batter is ready. The oven is ready, preheated at 180 degrees, and our tin is ready, greased and ready here. So we are going to pour the batter into the tin. So our brownie batter is ready to go into the oven, the preheated oven, 180 degrees. You can also add vanilla essence to this. I don't have vanilla essence, which is why I haven't added. And a pinch of salt if you require that to balance out the flavor. Goes batter. 30 minutes, and then we'll take it out and see. It has to be chewy and moist, so it doesn't have to come out completely dry when you put a toothpick inside. Check if it's done. So let's wait for half an hour and come back. Hopefully the electricity stays. Half an hour. By the time I finished cleaning up, washing all the bowls and the things we used, it's ready. You see the layer on top. brownies to be nice and chewy, it shouldn't be baked till the toothpick comes out completely dry. So you can see here, we poke it in and it's still a little moist. You can see here, this is when you take it out. So we have kept it exactly for 30 minutes and it's perfect. Now we'll wait for it to cool and then cut and take a bite. So now comes the most difficult part. We have to sit and wait till the brownie cools down completely. We cannot cut it till it's cooled down. You know why? The brownie is dense. Unlike a cake, the brownie is thick and dense. So if we try to cut it when it's hot or warm, it becomes a mess. You won't get the correct shape. So we need to wait till it's completely cooled and then cut it. So we've just used 5 ingredients here. The flour, the sugar, the eggs, butter and your chocolate. So with just these 5 ingredients, you can quickly whip up this brownie and it's delicious. So do give it a try and let me know how you like it. I'll try and come back with more easy recipes because I believe life should be easy, isn't it? Brownie is completely cool now. So we are going to cut it. You can use a serrated knife for this, or a plastic knife will be even better because the crumbs won't get stuck on it. Brownie is ready and I'm going to have the first bite. So good, so chewy and so nice. So I hope you like this recipe. Do give it a try and let me know how you like it. Thank you for all your support so far. Keep supporting us. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.